Alright, here we are, another video. Also, someone said that my intro sucked, and they do, so I thank you for that. But, let's see if that light helps any. We'll keep it on low. But today, we're not going to be talking about the AR again. We're actually going to go dive in deep after having some range time, a little bit more than just a little bit of range time with the Canik TP9 Elite Subcompact. First off, as always, let's make sure it's clear. Lock back. Nothing's in it. Alright. So, move this down a little bit. So, I bought this Canik to replace my Glock 43 and my Smith & Wesson SD9 VE. I have no regrets with it, but let's just go ahead and go over with what I do like about it, what it comes with, what it doesn't come with, what I've added. First off, let's go over mags. I know a lot of people like to know about mags. The extended mag is a 15+1. That is supposed to be your more of your big compact. I'm left-handed, so let me see if I can show you how big that is. It gives you just enough room for your pinky to sit right there. That's how I carry it. It's really comfortable that way. You also get one that is, I think it's 12+1. That is only a pinky extension. It doesn't do anything other than add the pinky extension. It's not an extended mag. Going for a good concealed, that's really good, but again, my pinky still, because I do have bigger hands for a subcompact gun, it still wants to ride off of it, so a lot of times I use the other one. Some more things with it. Ambidextrous slide release on both sides. It is, I feel like it's a little bit extended. I'm not sure if they market it as extended, but I mean, it's really easy to get your thumb on. Usually I just rack the slide back on most pistols because sometimes it's a little bit harder to hit when you're trying to load a mag. But this one, I mean, it's just great. I don't have any complaints about it. Extended takedown, those are real easy to hit and grab. They work just like a Glock. You grab it, pull it down. Trigger's really nice. I mean, that's your take up. There's your pull. It's just got a really good break on it. I don't know what they're doing with their triggers. I think they market it as a 4.5 pound, and I believe that because it's a really, there are times when you're shooting it that this take up doesn't feel like a stage almost. It's just so smooth, and when you hit that wall, you're there, and it's just such a great system for a trigger. I know a lot of people put the Freedom Smith triggers in it. For me, it's just not worth it. Let's go ahead and go with what you get in the box before I talk about stuff I've added. You do get a Canik hard case. It's a really nice hard case. Comes with your literature in the back. Let's see if I can get it out here. Comes with a bore brush and a bore cleaning rod, so you put your swab in the middle, just like what you would get with a cleaning kit. I don't see anything wrong with the swab. I really don't like the way this feels. I mean, I don't see any reason you wouldn't use it, but if you have the availability for something better, I wouldn't use the one that comes in the box. I really don't like the way it feels. It could be just personal preference, but I don't like it. Put that back in there. Now we go to, comes with an extra back piece for the grip. This is the small, and this is the large, or this may be medium, and this may be large. Either way, this is the smaller size that does come stock on it, and then they have a larger one. Let's see. Then you will have, if you want to make this mag with the pinky extension into a mag that does not have an extension, they do include in the box just a regular base plate for the mag, so it'll sit flush. I don't think it sits all the way flush, so you can kind of imagine what it will look like right there. So yeah, it does sit flush. It sits flush with the back. And also, with it being optic ready, this will come on the pistol when you get it, but it's off of it right now. It does come with your optic plate cover. That actually comes on the pistol. Of course, you can tell I have an optic on it. We'll go over that in a minute. And then last but not least, other than the holster, which is a nice holster, but it's a right-handed holster. Remember that. I'm left-handed. I had to buy another holster. You get a small, they call it a toolbox. It comes with Allen keys, extra screws, extra grub nuts, or grub washers, anything you might need extra. It comes with about, I think it comes with like extra screws. I think it comes with 2 of each that you can actually replace for like your optic cut. It comes with 2. It comes with the punch for the back, because this is not one like a Glock where you can just snap it on. This one you actually have to take a punch. It does come with the correct size punch, which is what I really like. And again, it does come with a holster. I'm not exactly sure where I put mine, or if I even know if I still have it, but I'll have another review out. But I'm using an Alchemy holster. Guy makes these. I'll see if I can drop a link. But phenomenal holster. I got the black, and he put the red spacers on it, which is I really like it, and the mod wing. Really good for any style carry you want. If I'm in a hurry, I'll appendix carry just to get to the car, but I'm kind of a bigger guy, so I like to carry. It'd be on the side hip, and that really does push the, it does push the butt of the gun into the body, which is helped with concealed. But we'll have a whole nother review on that. That's a whole different product that is not related. It is related, but it's not related to actual unboxing and overview and review. Next is the 6 Hour Romeo Zero. I'll have a whole review on this optic because I know a lot of people hate them, or they'll go get a holosun. I get that. I agree, but this was actually, I was looking for one when I first got the pistol. The iron sights are okay. They're adjustable. No, don't think they are adjustable. I think I'm thinking about my other one. No, these are non-adjustable. I think you can tap it over to adjust windage, and you can tap it over to adjust windage again, but there is no elevation is what I'm thinking. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. You can only tap them over. There is no true adjustment in it. So you can do windage by tapping it over. You can do that with most, but I wanted something that I could completely have control over where I'm hitting, and it's a phenomenal. To me, it's a really good optic for what you can get it for. Of course, if you have a couple more dollars to spend, of course, there's going to be better options out there, like the holosuns. But for me, this was what I could get at the time, and it's kind of what I wanted. In the end, I may come back and get a holosun for it. For right now, from the rounds I put through it, it stayed in zero, and I've not had any problems. And also co-witness. I did use the base plate that it came with. That also comes with the gun. As you can see right here, I do have a plastic plate, and then I did not use the metal shroud that comes with the Romeo Zero. For one thing, you could either mount it directly to the gun with the metal shroud, or you could use the plate without the metal shroud. And I'll go into depth when I do a review and stuff on the actual optic, but there's some pros and cons of both ways. I'll go over that when I get to it. But the color is next. They call this the Patriot Brown. It's like a dark earth to me. I really like it. When I picked this up from Academy, and I think I paid right at $6 for it, maybe a little less. I'm not really sure. But when I bought it, I could either get tungsten or the Patriot Brown, and something about this Patriot Brown, I really liked it. It looks good. I think it will wear well. I know I'm not a big fan of FDE pistols because I just don't like the way they look. Really ain't a fan of the new black Glocks, how they're doing their coating now, because I mean, if you're carrying it every day, I know this is a tool, it's gonna come in and out of this holster all the time, so it's gonna wear. But I felt like if you looked at the new Glocks finish the wrong way, you're gonna scratch it, which you shouldn't have a problem scratching a carry gun, but you know, there is something to be said about a gun that has a good finish, and Canik really knocked it out of the park with these finishes. They have some that look worn already, that look really good. I think they have just, you know, sheer straight black, and they have some FDEs, and every one of them they knocked it out of the park with it. The size of it is just, it's perfect for a carry pistol, but it's also perfect for, I think it's perfect for a range pistol. You have a 15 plus 1, you can go all the way down to a 12 plus 1, and you can even take this plate off to make it even more compact. Optic ready. The iron sights aren't bad at all. Like I said, the only reason I put a optic on it was I wanted to have full control where I was hitting, and didn't want to I had to aim 2 o'clock to hit the middle, or I had to aim 6 o'clock to hit the middle. I didn't want to do that. And that's completely personal preference on a carry pistol. I know some people say there's no use in having this on a carry pistol, but to me, it's what I wanted. Back sights are blacked out, and then front sight has like to me, it has a little bit of glow to it, but it's just got a white dot. It looks good. I think it's really easy to find that when you come out. I think it's really easy to find that front sight. And right now, the Romeo and the sights, they co-witness pretty well. It's just above that front sight, but it doesn't get in the way of my sight picture. So overall, I really think this Canik TP9S Elite Subcompact, or the TP9 Elite Subcompact, is a very phenomenal weapon. For whatever you're wanting to do with it, if you want to have just a fun range pistol, pick it up. If you want to have a everyday carry pistol, pick it up. If you want to have an open carry or a concealed carry, go ahead and pick it up. I don't have really any complaints about it. Of course, it's not going to have the aftermarket support that Glock has, but I think for what you get out of the box, I don't really know how much more you would really want. Like I said, you get optic ready. A lot of Glocks don't come optic ready just straight out of the box, and there's no Elite Compact that doesn't come optic ready, so you're not paying more for the optic cut. Whereas, you know, you can get a Glock with optic cut. I know the 43, a lot of people like the 43 now for concealed carry. You couldn't get an optic cut 43 from Glock for I think a year or two after it came out, and it was after the 43X came out, because they came out with the 43X and the 43 optic cuts at the same time. Of course, they used the same slide, but you just couldn't. You had to either buy a non-OEM slide or one that's not made by Glock, or you had to get the OEM slide milled out, or you could do some of the funky stuff with the plate being built into the back sight, which I don't really like. I don't really trust those, but you can still do it. But like I said, neither here nor there. But overall, 10 out of 10 from Canik on their subcompact. I really think this will be a gun that really takes over the industry, and I think it's already starting to, because like I said, it's just such a great pistol. It's such a great tool, such a great weapon, and like I said, it's just, it shoots phenomenal. I'll post some, I may on my Instagram, I think I may already have, I'll post some pictures of the last range day I had when I sighted this in, and that last group, it was to the left and I moved it to the right, but I kept it there because it was just such a nice group at 25 yards. And I think that's really what you want. You want a good pistol that's going to carry a group that far, because said, I'm not trying to hit something that I would with an AR and a carry pistol. You know, that threat's going to be up close to me. But, you know, but again, we'll leave you on this note. If you're thinking about getting it, go ahead and go pick it up, because you will not be disappointed. All right, till next time, I'm out.